everyone, welcome to English lesson. Today we are going to continue learning continuous tenses. Maybe you have learned before basic rules regarding past continuous. So in this lesson, more specific features will be covered. So if you are ready, let's start with the meaning of past continuous. We use the past continuous to talk about an action in progress at a specific time in the past. We often use the past continuous to describe a past action in progress which was interrupted by another action, and mostly this action expressed in the past simple. Also, we use the past continuous very often with while for several situations in progress happening at the same time and to describe the beginning of a story. Let's look at the formation of the past continuous. The past continuous is formed with the past of the auxiliary verb be and the ing form. So, was, it's a past form of auxiliary verb be for singular, were for plural. Then we put verb plus ing. Examples: I was sitting, we were crying, you were laughing, they were eating, he, she was driving. So these sentences are presented in the past continuous. Yes/no questions are formed by inverting the subject and the auxiliary verb. So, was I sleeping? Were we writing? You see, these questions, in these questions, we invert, yes, subject and the auxiliary verb. So we put auxiliary verb at the beginning of the sentence. In the questions with the question words, we put question word at the beginning of the sentence before auxiliary verb and then follow the same pattern. Negatives are formed with the auxiliary verb plus not. So, was not for singular, were not for plural. This is contracted in speech and in informal writing. I wasn't listening, he wasn't playing. So please be careful using such kind of contractions in formal speech and academic writing. So now we look at some examples. Very often we contrast a continuing situation with a sudden event. Please look at this example. I was watching TV when Paul phoned. So, for example, maybe yesterday from 6:20 p.m. till 8 p.m. I was watching TV. And at this time, when I was watching TV, my telephone rang and Paul phoned. So, I was watching, it's a continuing situation, and phoned, it's a sudden event. Here you can see some examples. So I started watching TV at 7. Paul phoned at 8. So we can combine these two actions in the past in one sentence by contrasting a continuing situation with a sudden event. So, I was watching TV when Paul phoned. So, we express continuing situation in the past continuous and sudden event in past simple. Or you can say, while I was watching TV, Paul phoned. One more example. While I was waiting for the bus, I saw the accident. So, was waiting here is a continuing situation. Saw the accident, it's a sudden event. So, we express continuing situation in the past continuous, and sudden event is expressed in the past simple. So, I saw the accident when I was waiting for the bus. I saw the accident while I was waiting for the bus. Or you can say, I was waiting for the bus when I saw the accident. Or when I saw the accident, I was waiting for the bus. So, in the sentences of such kind, we often use with the past continuous to mean during the time that something was happening. And here below, some examples with the questions. What were you doing when I phoned? Answer, I was watching TV when you phoned. When did you see the accident? I saw the accident while I was waiting for the bus. So you see that here we also put question words at the beginning of the sentences before the auxiliary verbs. Now we'll do some exercises for consolidation. So in the first exercise, you should underline the correct verb form in each sentence. So you should just underline. So present continuous or past simple. In the second exercise, you should complete each sentence with the past simple or past continuous form of the verbs given in brackets. And the third exercise, where you should read the paragraph and choose the most suitable word for each space. Please do these exercises and send them to my email. That's all for today about past continuous. Thank you for your attention. See you next week.